Hey guys and girls, I've been I've been in a pen fooling around with the baby deer for the last couple hours. You know, I don't get to run around too awful much on the ranch anymore like I used to. But some of y'all have been asking about the garden. Well, you can see it's right here behind me. And so I thought I'd run in there and take a little look at the garden and see how it's going. I haven't been in there much, to be honest with you. Apache's been feeding some of our vegetables to the deer, and they're loving them. So let's take a look, see how it's going. You can see that Apache has spent a lot of time in here working on the garden. This is basically Apache's garden. I don't know why I take any credit for anything on it this year, because it's, by golly, it's Apache's. But you can see that he's got quite a bit of it cleaned up pretty good. You can see around the watermelon plants, Apache's got the watermelons cleaned up really good right there. Got them growing up on little mounds. The plants are spreading out pretty good, and they're going to do really, really well. We got water running over there. That water's coming out of the well that's running right there. We got water running on it. We got cantaloupes and watermelons, and they're looking really, really good. This whole row right here. And we get off over there, we see a lot going on. Now, the tomatoes that Apache bought this year, he bought were baby tomatoes. You see the tomatoes there? Those are all baby tomatoes. I don't think that those tomatoes are gonna be big. I think those are little cherry tomatoes, which is fine. But he's gonna get a few more tomato plants. We still got time to grow some. We can go ahead and grow some tomato plants throughout the rest of the year. But you can see that those have got a lot of tomatoes on them, but they're the little cherry tomatoes, which are awfully good, but not exactly the tomatoes that we were hoping for. So we're gonna redo tomatoes and see what happens. Get some different plants. Apache likes small tomatoes, evidently. And you can see as we start getting over here, we get into our cantaloupes and cucumbers, and they're looking pretty good. We get looking in through here, squash. We're getting quite a bit of squash. He's got some zucchini planted, and got lots of buds. All those yellow buds obviously will turn into squash. We've been picking some of the squash already. Actually haven't eaten any of it. We've been picking it and feeding it to the deer, but we're gonna have tons and tons and tons of squash. You can see how the squash are doing. They're just really doing good. I mean, they're doing just absolutely fantastic. So that's going real good. A lot of our okra, we had some seeds that somebody sent us and we planted, and a lot of our okra didn't come up, and so we had to replant okra. So you can see the okra are not very big right now, but they're doing good. They're pretty good shape also. He's got them cleaned out pretty well. But we will be having lots and lots of okra. There's no doubt about it. They just got kind of a late start because the first seeds we planted really didn't come up. But we're going pretty good on it now. So you can see that we got lots going. It's looking really, really good. We're going to replant some stuff. We're going to plant some more tomatoes. And Patsy was going to buy some stuff yesterday, but he didn't end up getting any more. But we're still going to plant some more. And he's got a little bit he can clean out down here weed-wise, but we got the weeds in pretty good shape, to be honest about it. So we should begin to start having lots and lots of okra when the okra really get going, which they're getting on up there pretty good, and the plants look very, very healthy. They look really, really healthy. We got the water set up where we can water. Patsy just turned the water off, and looking mighty, mighty good. So we should be able to be out here picking bucketfuls of okra and squash and cucumbers. And we're gonna plant some more. Okay, guys and girls, that's a little quick look at the garden. Just a little, a couple, 2-3 minute look there. You can see that everything is looking good. Apache's doing a great job. And like I said, I don't take any credit for anything out there at all. I think we looked at the little tag down there on those tomatoes. I think they were Parson tomatoes or Parker tomatoes. They said 3 to 4 ounces. So 4 ounce, a quarter pound, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're going to get quite a bit larger. We are going to get some more tomato plants. I got to looking at those okras in there, and they're just got tons of little tiny okras. I mean, little 16th ounce okras in there, just loaded in those bushes in there. So we're going to have a ton of okra, and everything is just looking spectacular. Excited about the garden, excited about, I'm glad that Apache brought our X-Mark or our John Deere one in here the other day and mowed that down real good. And so I'm probably going to bring Chris up here and let her. Might not be able to get her up here tomorrow, but get her up here maybe next week. And wheel her in there and let her look around in the garden a little bit closer, and might even make her pick something. I don't know. I know she's just going to enjoy getting out and running around, and she's just doing so great. And so gardening is going to be good. We're not much into, this is like our second or third garden we've ever had, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And it's all Apache. Guys and girls, have you a great one out there. Hope you enjoyed this little short visit to the garden. I sure do love you.